Well, welcome back, folks. I know not everyone is going to be interested in this, but I thought it was interesting, so maybe other folks would be too, and I'm going to share it with you now. This is a paper wasp nest that was built on the underside of the eaves of our house this summer. This is now late October, and I just removed it yesterday, in fact, and I thought I would share it with you now. I'll put a picture up here of the position I found it in and where it was built over the course of the summer. This nest, again, I first noticed it probably in early to mid-June, and it was a bit of an out-of-the-way place. It wasn't really interfering with anything. It wasn't near where we typically walk or move around, so I just left it and watched it develop from a very small core to what you see here. It was abandoned, as far as I can tell, probably around the second or third week of September, which is typical. The paper wasp normally will create one nest each summer to develop a queen, a breeding queen, for the next season. Then she will leave the nest late summer, early fall, mate with a male, hibernate for the winter, emerge next spring, build another nest, and the process continues. The worker wasps that assist in developing this nest then at the end of the summer, early fall, depart and die off. And when I removed this carefully so I didn't damage the siding or soffit of the house, I used a wide putty knife wrapped with masking tape so I could get behind it and try to lever it off. It's very delicate. It's literally made of like a paper material. You can see, probably got my thumb in right there when I was trying to remove it. It was stuck pretty well, but I got it off pretty much intact. And you can see what the combs look like there inside. There was only one wasp that fell out of the nest when I removed it, and it was barely alive. There was no other activity around the nest, again, for probably 5 or 6 weeks. I don't know the exact species of wasp. This is not a bald-faced hornet nest, because I took particular note over the summer. I know the wasp that fell out of the back, and unfortunately he fell on the ground, or she fell on the ground, and I wasn't able to recover that last wasp because I wanted to do an up-close examination of what species it was. I know it wasn't a bald-face for sure. We've had these before. About 12, 15 years ago, we had one not too far from where this one was placed on a house in a flowering bush that's right near there, within probably 6 or 8 feet, that I also watched during the course of the summer. These wasps in this nest were not particularly aggressive. I could actually get up quite close to it, and I could get within probably 3 or 4 feet on the ground. It was, probably 7 feet up. And I could just stand there and watch them coming and going. This right here was the entrance to the nest, and this is where you'd find the wasps coming in and going in and out during the season. And I decided just to remove it. I cleaned the siding up where it was mounted. It was a little bit, it had residue, of course, from being attached and built over the course of the summer. And I don't know if I'll ever be able to identify the species anymore. It was a fairly dark colored wasp, fairly non-aggressive. They were quite tolerant of me. Obviously, I didn't have any intentions of disturbing them. I wanted to really watch the process develop during the course of the season. So I'll put this in my little collection I've got of hummingbird nests and other bird species nests that I have. If I can identify the bird species, I keep their nests, and I have a little shelf in my pole barn where I keep this kind of thing on for, I don't know, I just collect it because I find this very interesting. That's really it for this video today, folks. Any issues, questions, thoughts, drop me a note. Otherwise, as usual, thanks for watching.